Welcome to our graduation ceremony, virtually. I know it's not what we planned, but I'm so happy we had the time to celebrate each other. I want to thank all staff and all members that were behind this whole graduation because it was needed for all of us. I'm so happy that we got to talk to each other and just celebrate each other. I know it's not what we planned, but you know one thing about class of 2020, we don't do nothing traditional. So stick around. Thank you, parents, again, and please enjoy this ceremony.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, land of the free, land of the free, in the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Dear Class of 2020, congratulations on all of your accomplishments. I have enjoyed getting to know you and learn from you during your high school years, and for a good number of you as 8th graders. You have proven yourselves compassionate, courageous, and creative. Never would I have thought I would be celebrating your high school journey by recording this message in an empty room. This school is not the same without you, and it won't be. You have contributed so much during your time at CSA. In fact, this building was brought to life because of you. Some of those ways include the Festival of New Works, dance concerts, winter concerts, Circle Fest, open mic nights, the murals on the walls, field days, pep rallies, the annual Hero Breakfast, fashion shows, participating in March for Our Lives to advocate for gun control, and fall plays, such as your middle school play, Zombies Among Us, to Los Angeles 1992, A Christmas Carol, Angel Man, The Right to Bear Arms, the Red Letter Plays. Your art has also been viewed and performed in places across this country, from the orchestra traveling to Buffalo and then visiting Niagara Falls, to dance students traveling to Los Angeles, to award-winning artwork being displayed from all of those scholastic keys. Let's not forget the countless books creative writing students have published, of which the words may reach so far we'll never know. And then there are the everyday ways you have left an impact, like Sanielle's morning announcements, hallway rehearsals, dancing in the halls, the powerful poems read at celebrations of learning. And what about the ways you just made CSA comfortable and feel like home by just being you, creating an environment for other students to do the same? The more I think of each of you, the longer the list of ways you've made an impression on our community, and the warmer my heart gets. You have each made an impact. Yes, by all of the great things you have done, but more so by offering your true, authentic self to those around you. Beyond the experiences we have shared together through CSA, your whole life has been full of events that have built your resilience, cultivating your passions, and supporting your skills as artists. As you entered this world, we were recovering from the attacks on 9/11. And since you were born, you have also experienced the presidency of Barack Obama, our country's first Black president, the appointment of the first Hispanic and Latina Supreme Court Justice, Sonia Sotomayor, and the legislation of same-sex marriage. The Black Lives Matter movement was started to fight violence and systemic racism. Students organized March for Our Lives in response to school shootings, and 16-year-old Greta Thunberg spoke to world leaders at the United Nations to address climate change. Class of 2020, perhaps one of the biggest memories you will take with you is that of how your high school career has come to a close. You have gone through a world-changing experience. Years from now, you will look back at your senior year and this graduation as both a challenging time, but also as a bond. This will be something that binds you together for your entire life. All of these events have formed who you are and will inform what you do. You have proven resilient in times of enormous challenge, more so than any recent group of graduating seniors have. And as you embark upon the next phase of your life, what will you take with you? I hope you continue to take with you the ease in which you make others comfortable, your playful and loving nature, your care for those around, your activism and your voice to stand up for what is right, and your artistry. As artists, you have a special gift to change the world through your creativity. Author Stéphane Moumau writes that creativity is the most important skill in the world. And artist Henri Matisse said, creativity takes courage. You are a courageous group, class of 2020. You have come so far and grown so much since I first met you as 8th graders, as kids. I have had the honor of watching you grow into young adults, and I can't wait to learn how far you will go, how much more you will grow, and how you will continue to positively change what is around you. Pablo Picasso said every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. My challenge to each of you is to remain an artist. Be proud of you. You did it, class of 2020. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the 2020 graduates. I know that this graduation is not the way it's traditionally done, but I don't want you to lose sight of the significance of this moment and the work that you put in to get here and your family's work. So again, congratulations on your graduation.
Class of 2020, congratulations. You've made it. This isn't the graduation that any of us expected. Normally at commencement, I would be asking you to think of the toughest times you've ever endured and asking you when you think you've reached as high as you can go to reach higher. But COVID-19 has brought the worst that any of us have experienced, and you have not only survived it, you've thrived. There are people out there who have claimed that you're the lost generation. They are so wrong. I can't wait to see the renaissance that comes out of your experiences. The poetry, the art, the music, the plays, the stories that you'll write. Those that'll go into government and politics, either because you want to emulate what we did well, or because you want to fix what we didn't. Those that will become scientists to cure the next plague that strikes our world, or those that enter the medical field to cure and treat and help people when they're in need. Or maybe those who will choose teaching because of the teachers that supported you through this school shutdown period. Whatever it is, you will be a renaissance not only for Cleveland, but for Ohio, for the country, and for the world. I am so proud of each of you. This truly is the most difficult thing you will experience. From here, it's only easier. So when you forget that, please do remember to reach down inside of yourself, stand up, and reach higher. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Greetings, Cleveland School of the Arts. I'm Reginald Bowens, a professor of jazz studies at Cleveland State University and a graduate of the CSA class of 2005. Thank you for the privilege to participate in your virtual commencement. It's truly an honor to have been asked to deliver this address. Most importantly, to the graduating class of 2020, you did it. You've reached this remarkable milestone in your lives, completing your high school career. Congratulations. So, what's next? That's the question everyone asks at the completion of high school. Well, they asked me that too. I was in your shoes just about 15 years ago when I entered the mathematics program in actuarial science at the Howard University. But because of scholarship offerings, I changed my major to music business with an emphasis in jazz piano. I had no intentions of abandoning math and switching over to music, but that's just how I was redirected from my path back into the arts. But I'm grateful for that because consequently, I've performed on some of the most iconic, amazing stages in the world, including on NBC's third season of The Sing-Off with Howard University's Afro Blue. This experience was totally unforeseen, but I just kept an open mind and tried it. So don't get bent out of shape over or anxious over the unknowns in your path. Detours will occur, but remember, what is for you will be for you. And it will be revealed to you at the right time by the man upstairs. Graduates, stay or get focused on your dreams and your aspirations, and do everything you can to achieve them without compromising your morals and beliefs, including building a solid network and surrounding yourselves with like-minded people. Learn from every experience, whether good or bad, because you really don't know what's at the end of the tunnel. Be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and ask for help. Do your research. Establish healthy relationships with your mentors. They'll look out for you. Stay connected with good people. Be kind to everyone, and that includes being kind to yourself. Don't be a bully, especially to those you haven't tried to understand. Graduates, be patient with not only others, but be patient with yourselves. The roadmap to your greatness is so much grander than you could ever imagine or think. Hang in there. You're equipped for this.
I first want to thank my family. My family who has, for the first 16 years of my life, drove me everywhere. To my first day of school, to my first choir recital, and the one we've all been waiting for me to finally get my driver's license. Most importantly, I want to thank my mom. For the last 18 years, she has given me her life and dedicated herself to mine, but she didn't have to. Mommy, I love you. I remember first walking in 8th grade year scared to death. Scared to death that I knew I had to face the infamous Dr. William B. Woods, as if being the new kid in school wasn't scary enough. I often roamed the halls wondering if I was going to make friends. The singing was all what I thought it was going to be. A Cleveland Victorious show. Well, first things first, it is not a Cleveland Victorious show. It's just a school body full of kids in 4 walls. And I did make some friends, and some were more like family. I was even fortunate enough to meet my best friend, and for the past 5 years, we've been going stronger together. Although we don't eat lunch outside or paint our lockers with piano keys, in a way, we always saw someone doing a form of their art. CSA is always known for the theatrics on, and sometimes off, the stage. But we're really known for the passion and heart of the students who came in and out of the doors each and every day. We were finally ready to be seen and not the one to be viewing. When I first found out that I was going to be valedictorian, I imagined how I was going to say all of this without chattering my teeth off. Imagine me standing before my class thinking what I might say, how I would say it, and how to make it matter. But I never once thought that it would be like this. I can't express the feelings and emotions of every senior in the country, but a word for me for this would be a disappointment. I am the first in my family to be valedictorian and also receive a degree at the age of 18. But with the news of COVID-19, everything had changed. My college graduations were pushed back to December, and my own high school graduation was put back a month later. And it's a lot to take in. We can't experience our senior skip day, have a proper senior recital, and most importantly, walk across the stage. So many of us are ready to say our proper goodbyes and have this memory to hold on to forever. But the class of 2020, especially Principal of the Arts class, is the most intuitive, creative, and determined class I have seen firsthand. We still dance in the comfort of our homes, maybe even pull out the old Just Dance Wii game for help credit, feel like nobody's business in the shower, and continue to work on our craft as normal. With anything thrown at us, we take it and make it into something worthwhile. We will not let this discourage us to not do our absolute best and receive our diploma, nor let it interfere with our next steps in life. I have watched most of my peers grow in some sort of way. For some, was height, others not so much, but the intellectual growth in each individual was still undeniable. I have come to love and grow with individuals as my own family. So, to the class of 2020 at CSA, I just want to say, for the millionth time you would have heard on May 19th, I am proud of you all. I am proud to be standing by the world's most finest choreographers, artists, singers, actors, actresses, and most importantly, America's Next Top Fashion icons and models. With this, I am honored to be the valedictorian of the Cleveland School of the Arts Class 2020. Now I am on to my next chapter at The Ohio State University on a full ride scholarship. As many of my peers have decided where to take their next steps, and making their college decisions. We each post on Instagram and seniors declaring their new majors. My heart grew more and more hopeful that we will be all right and that we will overcome this. We will be stronger together, and because of this, we'll grow together. So on behalf on the CSA class of 2020, we take our final bow today as students and rise as newcomers in the world of academic freedom, or at least for the next 2 months anyway, tomorrow. Remember to always do your best, and even when times like this are hard. Thank you.
It's my great honor to acknowledge the top 10 graduates of the class of 2020. Their excellence has been achieved through hard work and perseverance. Your CSA family is proud of this accomplishment. The top 10. Number 10, Demetrius Lee. Number 9, Nia Prim. Number 8, Jordan Clark. Number 7, Amaya Gibson. Number 6, Shadaria Robinson. Number 5, Yuritsa Idimoto. Number 4, Kadira McJunkins. Number 3, Najee Robinson. Number 2, our salutatorian, Sarah Bachman. And number 1, our valedictorian, Maya Ford. 3 students have not only earned distinguished honors, they have also been awarded an associate degree or 2 at their high school graduation. Maya Ford has earned an Associate of Arts from Cuyahoga Community College. Mahogany Foy has earned an Associate of Arts from Cuyahoga Community College. Najee Robinson has earned both an Associate of Arts and an Associate of Science from Lakeland Community College. Congratulations on all these accomplishments.
CEO Gordon, class advisors, faculty, and staff, do you attest to the fact that these students here have satisfactorily completed the requisite course of study prescribed by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District and the Ohio Department of Education?
Board Chair Bingham, I certify that all the students here today have met all of the educational requirements of the Cleveland School of the Arts, the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the state of Ohio. These students are now ready to receive their diplomas.
Now, by the authority of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, I have the high honor to bestow upon you, the members of the class of 2020, your diploma, along with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Mayor Frank Jackson, and CEO Eric Gordon, I wish to congratulate the men and women of the class of 2020, their parents and families.
It is now time to move your tassels from the right side to the left side. If you ever forget which side your tassel goes on, remember that you wear it on the left side over your heart to remind you of your alma mater. As graduates and alum of the Cleveland School of the Arts, you have the rights of any other graduate of the Cleveland Municipal School District. You have the right to exercise your voice in this community as a contributing member of society. You have the right to join the countless number of CSA alum and to continue to pursue your dreams. Now, move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side. You officially have the right to leave this place, but to never forget the relationships that you have forged and the fellowship that we have had. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. You beat the odds.
I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire, it's my empire. And yes, I call the shots, I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. And This very moment I'm king, and this very moment I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment I bring, put that on everything. That I will retire with the ring, and I will retire with the crown. Yes! No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes! Clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do that all alone. We, young money raised, grew about in Baisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't phase me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Let's believe that when we done this moment, we be syndicated. I don't know, this night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Put your drinks up. This is celebration every time we link up. Now we done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. For life. Cause in this moment I just feel so alive. 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 I wish that I could have this moment.
CSA, please call the roll.
Introducing the 2020 Cleveland School of the Arts graduating class. Maya L. Ford.
Sarah A. Bachman.
Najee D. Robinson.
Kadira Majunkins.
Jaditza Y. Itamoto.
Shadaria M. Robinson.
Amaya Marie Gibson.
Jordan A. Clark.
Naya J. Prim.
Demetrius M. Lee.
Kanisha R. Agnew.
Sharday Y. Anderson.
Dejanay T. Bates.
Connor M. Beatty.
Rachel Beavers.
Serenity
C. Bell.
Desmond D. Berry.
Jalen Carter Black.
Kyla C. Briggs.
Omarion A. Brown.
Diamond J. Carty.
Alice
M. Catron.
Miracle T. Cheers.
Miguel A. Centron.
Jackson A. Davis.
Jayla A.
Dietrich.
Jayla N. Dismukes.
Joshua U. Dix.
Jack T. Dueñez.
Corian
C. Elder.
Alea T. Evans.
Kanan
J. Evans.
Jada J. Evans.
Love Lee Faison.
Michelle L. Farmer.
Darren David Ford.
Mahogany M. Foy.
Terrell A. Frosh.
Hannah M. Goler.
Dejanay S. Goldstein.
Yamarlyn L. Gonzalez.
Delnisha Graves.
Dynasia I. Graves.
Shantia Hale.
Aaliyah S. Hall.
Amira A. Hassan.
Kali N. Patton.
Trayvon L. Haywood.
Aisha N. Henderson.
Antoinette P. Hill.
Naya S. Howard,
Dallas M. Ivy Rahim.
Alexis N. Jensen,
Cassie
L. Johnson.
Kendrick L. Johnson,
Tiante
M. Johnson.
Tajay D. Johnson,
John M. Jones.
Zaire T. Jordan,
Christian A. Kendall.
Mila J. Latin,
Kahari A. Lewis.
Malia E. Malone,
Tiana T. Martin.
Joy Catherine Mason,
Deandra O. Matthews.
Maria V. Matthews,
Santiago M. Mount.
Sincere M. Norfleet,
Rashid K. Patterson.
Diamond G. Patton,
Shamaria K. Penn.
Ricky A. Pittman,
LaShayla M. Platt.
Michaela A. Polk,
Kayla J. Pope.
Michaela L. Redmond,
Malachi C. Reynolds.
Christina C. Robinson,
Daniela Y. Rodriguez.
Nicole A. Rodriguez,
Kevin L. Sample Moses.
Sylvia D. Settles,
Samaya J. Shakir.
Shariana Shelton,
Essence
L. Shy.
Armand B. Smith,
Trinity A. Stewart.
Jordan A. Stitt,
Janae B. Taylor.
Amber A. Thornton,
Samara T. Bond.
Valentine V. Ventura,
Journey to Zion Weems.
Devontae D. Wells,
Delicia
L.
West,
Ashanti A. Williams.
Josephine M. Worley,
Anijah M.
Wright,
Aija M. Wright,
Danielle F. Wright.
Alexandria K. Yash.